Good morning. We are finishing up Crisis Core and then starting the game that won the vote that we did for the game we're playing after Crisis Core. So I don't think there's a whole lot left. I had to do some chicanery here, so it's going to be a little bit weird. I might have to restart the game after this, but I had to skip all the cutscenes and get to a save point, and this will be reflected in gameplay. So here we go.
Crow and Benora.
Why is that?
Something to do with the soil here, apparently.
Good morning, Ari. I hope you're having a good day.
Genesis always carried a dumb apple with him. I should have realized sooner.
There we go.
It looks so different now. Can I recloud with you?
Yes.
Good morning, Ari. So, if you remember, this is from the very start of the game where Benora got destroyed when we were investigating it. This is the director who disappeared.
Don't worry about Cloud.
Cloud's in a motorcycle from last week. And we are going to show off where we are in the game at this point and where I ground to. Because we have to get to the first save point before I can actually do anything. So,
Looks like I can't come back up.
I don't know if there's anything actually here to pick up for items. There's nothing I need. Most everything you get in this game you get from
Here before? Where does it lead?
doing the missions. And you can get some grossly powerful stuff doing missions, which we will see in a bit here.
Benora White Juice. First prize processed foods. National Agriculture Awards. Oh, wow. The idea for this juice came from a Benora youth named Genesis. Wow. Just wow. Young Genesis's comments. I am very honored. Benora White Juice tastes great, but the food itself is tasty too. My dream is for my parents and I to serve the hero Sephiroth our apples one day. Genesis. Is there anything I can do?
I'm pretty sure we can hit him a lot till he dies. Alright, so we'll cover this now. If you look in the bottom right corner of the screen, you see a thing called Buster Sword Proficiency. And what Buster Sword Proficiency is a stat you can grind that allows you to do specialty things with the weapon instead of having to equip materia to do it, like bypassing barriers, breaking damage limit, all that fun stuff. Because at the end of the day, you only get 4 equip slots, and that's more than you need, but if you want to, you can skip it. I don't know why we're bothering to pick up items. Okay, so here's our save point. And the reason I want to show this off is because this is where we were when I got here. If you notice, there's still quite a few missions left to do, 77%. We've got some good stuff for equipment, but our stats are pretty mediocre overall. We're gonna load a game here that is where I finished grinding the last time I played. And we're gonna show some stuff off. If you notice, our stats are maxed. It doesn't take a whole lot of work, but effectively what you do is you equip stats onto materia, you equip items that boost, because this adds 100 to all your stats. And we've gotten everything from beating all of the missions. The reward for that is called the Heek Soul. But we're going to go bully the super boss. Because why not? Super boss is level 969. And the reason I say bully is because there is an incredibly broken ability you get for maxing out your Buster Stance, and I will show that off. This is Minerva. Minerva is the super boss. Okay, Minerva has a bunch of attacks. We're going to show you why none of them matter. You can roll out a Thor's hammer. It's not that hard. Or you can just eat it with an SP Master Materia and it does no damage. Okay, this is one we'll actually show off. Crimson Flame does this little tracking flame, but if we go into Buster Stance, it eats it. Buster Stance will eat any attack that's not an ultimate attack or Ultima. Ta-da. It doesn't cost anything. Any attack Minerva does, we can block.
Damn that Hollander.
The exceptions, like I said, are ultimate attacks and Ultima.
Here we go.
This is why Buster Stance is ridiculous.
How about this? You're in for it now.
Concentrate.
I'm feeling it. Taking you down a peg.
Dink.
Here we go.
Dink.
Bringing out the big guns.
Doesn't matter what attack she does except for Ultima or her ultimate attack. She cannot hurt us. It will always do 0 damage.
This'll do. Here we go. That's enough. This'll do. You're in for it now.
So we can just sit here and limit break her to death.
Heads up. This is gonna sting. This'll do. That's enough. Heads up. This is gonna sting. Bye now.
I'll show off some summons. But essentially, yeah, once you max out your Buster Stance, there is nothing Minerva can do to you in this fight.
Here we go. This is gonna sting. Bye now. Gonna love this. Here we go. That's enough. Bringing out the big guns. Bye now. Oh no, you don't. How about this? This is gonna sting. This'll do. Oh no, you don't. Here we go. That's enough. How about this? This is gonna sting. Here we go. That's enough. Heads up. Oh no, you don't. Bye now. That's enough. This'll do. This is gonna sting. Taking you down a peg. Oh no, you don't. How about this? That's enough. This'll do. This is gonna sting. So this is
The Aerith summon is very funny in this because it makes you invulnerable. We're already mostly invulnerable, so I could save this for
taking you down a gonna love this. Bye now. Oh no, you don't. Taking you down a peg. That's enough. Here we go. Oh no, you don't. Bye now. Gonna love this. This'll do. Oh no, you don't. Hey, Bruno. Bye now. Gonna love this. Here we go. This is gonna sting. Taking you down a peg. Gonna love this.
The road to becoming first is not.
Bringing out the big guns.
you just have to make sure you use the summons before they get replaced.
You're in for it now.
Prove your honor to me.
Take that. This'll do. This is gonna sting. What, you can't sleep?
Okay, so this is her big attack. This is Judgment Arrow. We'll watch it the first time, but she gets to do it a couple of times, so... Okay.
Here we go. That's enough. Heads up. Gonna love this. Here we go. That's enough. Bringing out the big guns.
Concentrate.
How about this? This is gonna sting. Taking you down a peg. Gonna love this. This'll do. That's enough. Taking you down a peg. Gonna love this. Bye now. This is gonna sting. This'll do. That's enough. Taking you down a peg. Gonna love this. How about this? That's enough. Bye now. Oh no, you don't. Taking you down a peg. This is gonna sting. Heads up. That's enough.
Okay, so if you notice, we had to roll through that one. It's because Ultima ignores Buster Stance.
Here we go. Oh no, you don't. How about this? That's enough. Taking you down a pace is gonna sting. This'll do. Gonna love this. Here we go.
So if you notice, I'm starting to take damage. It's because I've run out of SP, and one of the materia that I have equipped is called SP Master. And it reduces damage by letting it hit my SP first. So effectively, we've got about 3 shades of invulnerable here. Okay, so she's immune to everything at the moment. She'll start to attack a little bit faster here. But until her ward falls off, there's nothing we can do to her, so it's kind of pointless to try. I'm getting some really good rolls here for Ultima. I haven't gotten hit by it yet.
Here we go. Gonna love this. Heads up. This is gonna sting. Here we go. Oh no, you don't. How about this? That's enough. Taking you down a peg. This is gonna sting. This'll do. That's enough. Heads up. Oh no, you don't. Here we go. Gonna love this. Here we go. This is gonna sting. How about this? Gonna love this.
Okay, we watched Judgment Arrow once, now we're gonna skip it. So if you notice there, it does 56,000 damage to our HP and our MP. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. We can just heal it with 1 elixir.
Here we go. This'll do. Gonna love this. Bye now. This is gonna sting. Here we go. Gonna love this. Bye now.
She starts to attack a lot faster now. Hello, the E-Dude. I hope you're having a good day. We are fighting the super boss from Final Fantasy Crisis Core 7, blah blah blah.
Here we go. That's enough. Bye now. Oh no, you don't.
Okay, and for those of you who are worrying, oh my gosh, she's hitting you really hard with that flash slash. What happens if she kills you? You can steal 99 Phoenix Downs from her. She is literally zero threat. So there you go. That's Minerva. So yeah, Minerva has a lot of health. If you prepare for the fight, she is ridiculously easy. If I was bored, I could farm SP to where no matter what the fight would take, I could just basically wail on her until she dies. But yeah, that is the Minerva fight. And if Minerva is the super boss who's designed to be super mega tough, this is my set of actually good gear. So I will show you what the Heek Soul does, because the Heek Soul does everything. Don't need you. I'm looking for my luck. Good luck charm. There it is. Alright, that is as close as I can get to 255 in all stats. So, now let's go beat up Genesis. Okay, that's where they want me to go, is over there. So we'll explore and do the other stuff first, because why not? I don't know what these key items do. Oh, we're looking for the goddess materia. Oh joy.
Out of the way. This'll do. Gonna love this. Conflict resolved. Oh yeah.
So yeah, what the Heek Soul does is it takes basically every positive thing in game that you can have, gives it to you in one item, and then just makes it so you don't get the the DMW anymore. The DMW is the where it spins and you get buffs from that.
Activating combat mode.
Hands up. Oh no, you don't.
Conflict resolved.
So we will always get rare drops. We will always get double rare drops. And it's basically, once you get that, the game is saying, hey, maybe you should go beat the game now. Loveless Act 2. Though the prisoner escapes, he is gravely wounded. His life is saved, however, by a woman of the opposing nation. He begins a life of seclusion with her, which seems to hold the promise of eternal bliss. But as happiness grows, so does guilt of not fulfilling his oath to his friends.
I needed.
Okay. I'm guessing this is just the game telling us we're not supposed to be here yet. I don't think I've been up here yet.
Conflict resolved. Oh yeah!
Loveless Act 1. The Infinite Mystery. The gift to the goddess is what the three men seek by their fate scattered by war. One becomes a hero, one wanders to land, the last is taken prisoner. But the three are bound together by a solemn oath to seek the answer together once again.
Activating combat mode.
He has 68,000 health.
Conflict resolved.
I wonder if I have to win all of these in order to do something. Alright, this time we will not futz with this guy, we will just beat him.
Conflict resolved.
There we go, that's better.
Mako? Mako?
Polo.
Mako?
What are you going to do with all of your points, Ari?
Mako?
That is the question.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved. Oh yeah!
No, it's not bad. That is a very respectable number. Oh, I get it. I think I have to...
Activating combat mode.
I think I have to walk over here and then go down.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, it's Malboro.
Conflict resolved.
Hello, Malboro. Goodbye, Malboro. Do you like shooters? I own all of the Borderlands games. No, that makes sense. You know what's funny? You can actually go to the game suggestions tab of my Discord, and there is a pinned comment that is every game I own for the Switch. Loveless Act 3. As the war sends the world hurtling towards destruction, the prisoner departs with his newfound love and embarks on a new journey. He is guided by hope that the gift will bring bliss and the oath he swore to his friends. Though no oath is shared between the lovers, in their hearts they know they will meet again.
Some kind of console?
I did. I beat the whole game. Did all the stuff. There's 3 separate endings for that game. Give forth the goddess Materia. The path shall be made clear. It's a job Final Fantasy, turn-based. It's not a bad game by any means. The problem is at the end you get kind of grossly overpowered if you build right. And it got really dark in a couple of places.
Goddess materia in these indentations.
But that's neither here nor there. Okay. So I need to find more goddess materia in order to open up.
The elevator.
Like, it's fun to play, don't get me wrong, but
Conflict resolved.
it gets really easy. And oh, at a couple of points you can actually have the game get mad at you because you won a fight you weren't supposed to. They actually kind of are. I got mine from work, so I got 10% off all of them. So I only get them when they're cheap. And there's a lot of indie games on there that I got for like $9-10. And there's nothing wrong with that. There are plenty of yeah, I didn't pay more than $40 for any game on that list.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Goodbye. I might have to update it though. I don't remember if I put Fire Emblem Engage on there yet.
Mako?
Okay, So... There's got to be at least one more. In the area up over here. Because I haven't gotten anything out of this place yet. Hi, sweetie.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Okay.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
I think I'm gonna want to check out the Lake of Oblivion for the last one. Just because. I think I got all 4 of my other ones from, Haha. First try. The nice thing about that list, Ari, is any of the titles that are bolded, those are games that I've beaten on stream. So that way I don't ever worry about if I haven't played a game yet on there or not. Keeps my backup or my backlog list very easy to track. Do 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 do.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Oh no.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Alright, let's go have our showdown with Genesis.
Judge.
Time for a showdown.
My soul, corrupted by vengeance, hath endured torment to find the end of the journey. In my own salvation, you're late.
Loveless again.
You have succeeded, Angeal's spirit, and carry a part of Sephiroth within you. Thus, the 3 friends are reunited once again. And Loveless is reenacted.
No! Open your eyes, Genesis!
When the war of the beasts brings about the world's end,
I've come here to help you.
The goddess descends from the sky. Wings of light and dark spread afar. She guides us to bliss, her gift everlasting.
What is that?
The gift of the goddess. A heavenly boon found only in Venora.
I thought the cells were the gift.
There are various interpretations.
I don't understand.
To ponder the mystery is in itself a gift. We will all join the light stream. You are no exception. The planet has become my guardian.
Keep talking to me. Don't let it take over. You're not a monster. You're one of us.
Alright, what are we thinking? Under 200,000 hit points? Hey look, it's Braska's final Aeon. I wonder if we get to fight Yu Yevon on his sword. I'm not even gonna lie, this is a good design. He looks like one of the weapons, only he's stuck in the wall.
Activating combat mode.
Try now.
400,000, huh?
Taking you down a peg. Gonna love this. Got him.
It also kind of looks a little bit like the Tower of the Ancients, or City of the Ancients from 7.
Have endured torment to find the end of the journey in my own salvation. And your eternal slumber.
Does this mean you knew from the beginning?
Well, hello, Ansley. Ansley is a friend who just recently started streaming and is putting a ton more work into it than I am, so you should absolutely give her a follow.
Stand and fight. Soldier first class.
Zack?
Oh.
Why is everyone always pushing things on me?
Because you are the protagonist.
Activating combat mode.
How about this? This is gonna sting.
God. Oh, this game. Okay, the cutscene actually kind of fits that fight, I'll be honest. Come on, man, I only got to do one combo. Oh, hey. I think that's Minerva, or at least a Minerva. I think Genesis just got ripped apart into the live stream.
Shinra attacked us.
Save your strength.
I got some help. From him. Over there.
No, that's the Angeal dog.
It's you.
Yeah, looks like Lazard is dead too.
Director!
Thank you.
Okay. Let's eat.
Sorry I'm not the real thing, but
This is
Oh, Genesis isn't dead yet.
the gift of the goddess.
this apple?
Angeal. The dream came true.
How are you? I wish I knew where you were. It's already been 4 years now. This is the 89th letter that I've sent to you. But I don't even know where to send them anymore.
So, Zack is a character who only exists in Final Fantasy VII and has a cameo at the end of,
The flowers are selling very well.
I forget what it's called. It's the movie that they made that's entirely CGI, that's the kind of sequel to Final Fantasy VII. Advent Children, that's what it's called.
4 years. What do you mean, final?
He's essentially the person that Cloud looked up to in Final Fantasy VII and wanted to pretend that he was. As you go back through the story after you get to the part where they introduce and explain him, and he's pretty much
Got that?
the idealized version of Cloud, and then after his arc, after we find out his story in Final Fantasy VII towards the end of the game, Cloud finds out that he doesn't need to be Zack because he's fine on his own. He is the best version of Cloud that he needs to be. So he existed in 7 to be this standard that never needed to be a standard. That's the way I looked at it anyway. You're welcome to interpret this any way that you want. But this game is silly and doesn't need to exist. Most of the story stuff in it is stuff that's from Final Fantasy VII, just told in a worse way. And they're doing a lot of tying in weird aspects of this into the remake Final Fantasy VII. The game, Crisis Core, this one, on the other hand, is a blast. I had so much fun playing it. The story is nonsense, but the game itself is so much fun to play. I love the way that the combat works. Even getting killed over and over again, while exceedingly cheap.
Even if the morrow is barren of promises, nothing shall forestall my return.
That's awesome.
To become the dew that quenches the land. To spare the sand.
The one nice thing about Square having more money than God at this point is that they can get really good voice
I
actors for
offer thee
things.
This silent sacrifice.
And I think we're just in Endgame movies now.
Sisney! The army's mobilizing. Find the targets before they do.
Understood. The army won't be as subtle.
I want them alive. You hear me? You're going to save Zack's life.
Of course. I haven't even told him my real name.
So, this is a character who, if I remember correctly, is from a phone game called Final Fantasy VII Before Crisis. As far as I know, she only shows up in this game because when we get to Final Fantasy VII, her role as,
I'm just
quote, new Turk is replaced by a blonde girl named Elena.
that to you.
But these two are on their way back to
We're
Midgar.
friends, right?
Oh, that was a little jittery.
They can't be serious. There's no way we're gonna find two needles in a haystack this size.
There's no mission that's impossible for them.
Turks, yeah.
Also, Sun apparently has something to give him.
Who? The target? So we're couriers now. Delivering packages to fugitives, huh?
But they actually do a nice job characterizing the Turks in this.
We got nothing.
Likewise. I'm heading to point 235. You take point 120.
Roger.
All right, let's get going.
Yep, his name is Rude. He shows up a bunch in Final Fantasy VII. They do a nice job of having a Reno boss fight at the beginning of the game. Then you have a single fight against Rude. Then they have Reno and Rude fights. And then you get fights against Reno, Rude, and Elena, which is just a neat thing. Oh look, it's the army. I want it on record, I killed 1,000 of these guys last week. They pose zero threat to me.
The price of freedom is steep. Embrace your dreams. And whatever happens, protect your honor.
Add soldier! Come and get it!
Activating combat mode.
Heads up! That's enough! How about this? Gonna love this! Here we go! Oh no you don't! Got him! Later! This'll do! This is gonna sting!
I'm listening. Zach, I gotta go.
Here we go!
Oh, that's awesome. I can block missiles with Buster Stance.
I'm a country boy too. Pretty. Like you've been honor can be I really like that sword. Thanks.
A monster's objective.
I really like that sword. Nothing else out there. Hold on.
You have my thanks.
Hello?
Oh, it's Aerith. I think we get flashbacks for everybody. That's a neat thing.
This'll do! Gonna love this! Here we go!
Aw, we get a fade to black. Lame. I am the disappointed. Yeah, there's a button you have to hold in the PS2 controller so that you walk instead of run. And they do that scene.
Activating combat mode.
This is kind of funny. I don't think the game is prepared for me to not be able to take damage. Oh, that's funny stuff. I assume at this point Zack is about 80% bullets.
Hello. Don't worry. That's right. Want to hear? Not scary work at all. Stuff? Will I see you again? I'll be here.
Oh no, game. I love this song. This is one of my favorite songs on the Final Fantasy VII soundtrack, and this is a really good remix of it. And this is actually something that they established in Final Fantasy VII, where Aerith knew as soon as her foster mom's husband died. So the fact that she knows that Zack is dead immediately is something that they've done before. So it's not, it's so weird that they did that. It's like, no, this game's actually doing stuff that is in Final Fantasy VII, which is one of the reasons it bugs me, because there's a lot of good mixed in with this.
For the both of us. Both of us? That's right. You're gonna
And is that all the credits? This might be my game of the year, just for how little credits it has. Caleb Pierce. Cody Christian is apparently the name that you're looking for, Ansley, from, I forget. Pretty Little Liars, is that what you said? Yeah, I've never heard of the show. I just remembered you were looking for the name that, Oh, this is such a good arrangement. I want Final Fantasy VII remade, just... They don't even have to go that graphically advanced. I just want orchestral songs like this for it. God, so good. But yeah, this was a PSP game that they remade for, I think it's PS4 and 5 and Switch. Like when I'm grinding stuff, if I don't have like a podcast or something I want to listen to and nobody but my friends is streaming, I'll just listen to Final Fantasy VII music. I love this soundtrack. This is one of the best soundtracks out there as far as I'm concerned. Chrono Cross is another one I really love. Chrono Trigger. Square has such good music. It's just absurd. They had literally some of the perfect people to make music. And then you get stuff like Castlevania that also just has fantastic music. Like, I like music from Final Fantasy games I don't like. I think Final Fantasy VIII has just an insanely good soundtrack. The game itself is garbage, but the music is fantastic. A friend of mine is playing through that, Ansley. He's been streaming it for a while now. I kind of got stuck on a boss who's really RNG, and I just stopped caring about the game. Oh, for the sequel to come out. Oh yeah, there was nothing left of this, Ari. This game was over before we even started it this morning. Oh, we're gonna watch through the credits to see if there's anything cool at the end. I'm gonna do a quick update for the stream and the stream title, and then repost it in my Discord. And then we will start up the game that won the poll yesterday. We will be playing Fire Emblem Engage. Which is too bad. I was kind of hoping Final Fantasy VII would win. I thought that'd be really cool, but the nice thing is it isn't going anywhere, so I can always play through it another time. And I get to do, in my opinion, one of the funniest things with Final Fantasy VII, which is I get to play Final Fantasy VII off of a Switch cartridge. What was it, 97? 26 years after it was put on a PlayStation disc instead of on an N64 cartridge. How crazy is that? Yep, I do too. They put out a cartridge that has Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VIII on the same one, because they are both tiny little files that used to be 4 CD-ROMs, or 3 in the case of 7. I have a running joke on my streams about credits. I think Ari was actually here for this, but one of the games that I played through, and it's stupid I can say this now, but it was many years ago now, was Assassin's Creed Rogue, which was a game that was built on the same engine as Assassin's Creed Black Flag. And because it was the re-release of it that had been released for a bunch of other consoles, it had, like, I swear to God, 45 minutes of credits. And she came over and we were talking, and the credits are just rolling and rolling and rolling endlessly. I'm just looking at my clock going, this is insane. I should have made a highlight for it while I still had it, just so people can watch just how long the stupid credits are. Yeah, 45 minutes. I could go back and check the video on my YouTube, because one of the reasons that I watch through all the credits is I'm just curious how long they need to be. I will joke that the credits for this stream might be half as long as the actual gameplay was, because this stream was 3 boss fights, 1 puzzle, I didn't even figure out how to go into the room that had that behemoth in it that I was going to do horrible things to. You getting another ad? I'm only an hour in. That's insane. That is utterly insane. Three full ads? And 3 little ones? Ugh. Ugh. That's just dumb. I will say this Cosmo Canyon remix is great too. For somewhere we never went. And I think that's it for credits. Oh no! I'm so sorry to hear that. Hopefully that isn't too hard of a fix for you. Alright, so the next remake that we need for Final Fantasy VII games is clearly Dirge of Cerberus, because Genesis actually shows up in that. Of course, so does Hojo. Oh! This is the start of 7. This is the opening cutscene from Final Fantasy VII. Oh, this is so pretty.
My name is Cloud. Soldier. First class.
This is literally how Crisis Core starts. Yep, to be continued. Alright, so thank you so much for joining me for Crisis Core. I will be starting up Fire Emblem in just a minute here, so it's going to ask me if I want to save my New Game Plus data. Yes, I would. So I carry over levels, XP, SP, guild, playtime items, materia, equipment, DMW progress, Buster Sword proficiency. Alright, and we will save over this one. Alright, so 47 hours roughly for that. Oh, that's cool. I actually never played Dragon Age 2.